Hey guys! So I wanted to do a video today. I think I just filmed one. But yeah, so I wanted to do something today. So I want to do a brush review, and I know a lot of people have done Sigma brush reviews. It's one of the reasons why I bought these, because some people said on YouTube that they were really good, they liked them. There are some brushes in the kit that I got that I do not like and would not recommend. And I'll tell you which ones they are, of course. And I'll tell you what I've used to replace them. Because there's one that, oh my gosh, I don't even use it. I used it once. It was horrible, but I will show you which one that is. So I got I think it was the professional kit. It came with this pamphlet and another one talking about the first clean, spot clean, and deep clean, basically telling you what each one is and how to do it. But this came with a pamphlet telling you of the kit that I got. I think it was a professional kit, telling you about the 12, oh that's the bag, about the 12 brushes that it comes with, which is also really nice, as well as the fact that they have the name on them. So if you have two eye brushes that look pretty much the same, but you can't quite remember which one is which, they have the names on them, which is really nice. There are one or two that, if I can't see them quite well, because when I'm doing my eyes, I take my glasses off, and I can't quite see very well anyways. These two, I mean, they're not the same, but I may grab one and think, is this what I used yesterday? Because if I just tried one, and I can't remember which one I used, I can always look at the name, because that is what sticks out to me. So it'll have the name on it. If that makes any sense whatsoever. And I may yawn. I don't know, I'm starting to yawn. So yeah, so I'm gonna go through the brushes, tell you which ones I like, which ones I haven't really used, because I don't really see the reason. Oops, it's weird. And the ones that I do not like. Okay. So the powder, is this the right one? I thought I put one. Anyways, okay. So this is a large powder F30. I've used this, yeah, that was just 2 hairs came out. It's soft. I've used it a few times the past week because my kabuki brush, Make It Forever kabuki brush, which I love, I couldn't find it. It's somewhere on my desk, but my desk is a mess with homework and magazines that I have homework for. So I haven't really actually looked for it. So this is the one I've been using because, I mean, it's right in this little metal mesh thing I have that I keep my brushes in, that I keep in this. So I keep all my brushes in this. Yeah. Yes, you guys will probably recognize that. I got it at Christmas. It was free shipping. Whatever. Because I'm in Canada, so shipping from the US to Canada is, like, sometimes expensive, and they had free shipping at that website on that day, on Boxing Day, so don't judge me. I thought it looked nice. If you guys recognize where that is from. Yeah, I like this brush. It's okay, but those 2 hairs that just came out, these, like, there's another one. This one does shed. Not as bad as the one I'll show you in a minute, but it's okay. Yeah, and I don't have actually I do have another big one like this. The EcoTools one, I actually have it right here. It's not as long for the thing, but they're about, I think this one's a bit bigger though, but this one is really soft. Actually, I think this one is softer. The EcoTools one is softer. Yeah, the EcoTools one is softer, just a teensy bit. And the EcoTools ones, I've had these for about half a year, actually more than that, and they do not shed. So I'd probably go for the EcoTools one over this one. It is soft, and I do like it, but this one has not shed, and I've only used this a few times and it's shed a bit. So EcoTools one wins me all the way. Okay, then the F60 foundation brush. Oh, the pink thingy here. I bought 2 of these kits because if I have one brush that's dirty and I don't have time to clean it, I'll have another of the same brush as a backup in case I want to use that one and I don't have time to clean it, the other one, so I'll have one that I can use instead of. So that's the first kit that I got has these, so I can tell which was the first ones I got and which was the second kit I opened. I don't know, my head was thinking it right when I put it on. I've used this a few times. I have not had any problems with it. I really like it. I've recently been using a stippling brush, which I'll show you in a minute, but I do like this. I haven't had any problem with it. Hasn't shed yet. Yeah, so I like this brush a lot. Okay, now the one brush that I've had the absolute worst time with of Sigma is the F50. The Duo Fiber brush. I call this the stippling brush. Like, you do that with foundation and then you stipple it all over your face. The first time I used this, 2 or 3 hairs came out on my face. I stopped using it. I only used it once, haven't used it ever since. And then there was one time a couple weeks ago that I cleaned it, which was after I used it. I cleaned it because it still had the foundation on. I did half my face, and there were hairs coming out, and I cleaned it, and there was a few hairs coming out. I cleaned it halfway. I hadn't even fully cleaned it, and there were hairs coming out. So I stopped using this. I haven't used it. I've cleaned it once, well, half cleaned it once, and half used it once. Have not done anything else with it. It's just been sitting around in my room, in my makeup collection, in my brush collection, which is not very big. About 2 weeks ago, and I have used this brush in a video. About 2 weeks ago, I went into MAC, and I was looking at, where's the name? There it is. And I was looking at this kind of brush at MAC. The girl said, well, we have a kit that has 4 brushes and the makeup bag for 60 bucks. And so, you know, the one brush that I was looking at was like $41.50, and I can get 4 brushes. Yes, they are smaller editions of the actual MAC brushes. The MAC brushes have the black long thing. That's it. Thing here, but this was like a Christmas thing, and I decided to get it because the only other MAC brush that I owned at the time was an eyeliner brush, like a little mini eyeliner one that I haven't used yet because it's MAC. So this is the 130 SE, and it was a Christmas thing, and I've used this for my foundation for the past 2 weeks. I really like this brush, and I would go this any day over this one because it's so much better. It doesn't shed. Well, this one has shed maybe once or twice, but that's only been over the last 2 days. So for the past 2 weeks, it hasn't really shed until the last 2 days. I don't know if it's because I should clean it or what, because I haven't cleaned it yet, which is really bad. But, yeah, like, the kit came with another brush like this. It came with the 187. I just use a smaller one because it's easier to get in here and around my eyes, and yeah. But this one I haven't used yet, and it's clean, it's white. So that is what the brushes originally look like when you get them. This is what they look like when they're used. So yeah, so I prefer the MAC over Sigma any day for that brush. Okay, the next one is the large angled contour brush, the F40. I love this brush. I have 2 of these. I have one for blush, as you can see, and I have one for bronzer. So that if there's brown on this one from bronzer still left over from last time I used it and I use it, it's going to get some brown in the blush that I don't want. So I have one for each job. I like this brush. I haven't had any problem with it. I haven't had any shedding with it. It's really nice. I use it like here, and then the other one I use for contouring. I love this brush. Okay. The concealer brush, again, I have 2 of these. Both of them I've used. I have not had any problems with this brush. I use it with the NW15 Studio Sculpt concealer, and I really like it. It's small enough that it can fit right in the eye area to cover the under eye circles as well. I just like this brush. I haven't had any problem with it. It hasn't shed yet. It's nice. Okay, the medium angled shading, the E70. I've used this sometimes. I use it as like highlighting. I've used it too much over the past couple of days. I really don't know why. Probably because I've been using the E55 for that job. But I put it here, and that's really all I use it for. Or I may decide one day to randomly try it for something else and may go like for the outer crease. Yeah, I like this brush. I haven't had any problem with it. I don't use it too often because it's not the brush that I use for those things. Now this is the brush I use for eyes the most. There are like 2 or 3 brushes that I use the most for the eyes. This is one of them. This is the eye shading E55. And I use this for everything. I use it for the highlight when I'm not using the angled brush. I use it for the highlight, I use it for all over, and I don't use it for doing darker colors for the crease. I use it for all over, for here. That's really only 2 things I use it for, but that's practically everything. I love this brush so much. We totally lied again. And I haven't had any problem with it for shedding or anything, so that's nice. Okay, the next one is the pencil E30 brush, and you can probably tell right from there it's bent a little bit, which I was washing my brushes one day and I don't know what my mind was thinking. I was thinking, yeah, it won't get bent. I have it in the right position. And the next day I took it out of where I had it, and it was like that, because I don't put them like that because then the glue's going to get in them and you do not want that. So I had it like that, and the next day it was like that. I use this a lot though. I use it for the outer crease and under here. I love this brush. Okay. The large shader E60. I don't really use this brush because I use the E55 a lot more. Just because I like that one better. I'd probably use it for like right here. Yeah, large shader brush. But I don't really use this brush. I haven't had any problem with it though, for the times that I have used it. Okay, this is my other favorite brush. So, oh gosh, I liked the pencil brush is the other favorite. And the third favorite is this one. I like this one because I've only just figured this out, a trick of how to do this, because I always had the hardest time trying to figure it out. But what I do is I take this brush, and I know someone who doesn't put shadow on this brush and she just does it like this to blend. I do put shadow on this brush. I was taking NYX Deep Bronze eyeshadow and I was putting this in it and just getting a bit on it, and then going like the windshield wiper motion there, going like that, and I got it perfectly in that like socket crease thingy there, and then I use this brush to finish here. But sometimes I have the hardest time trying to figure this, and I just use this now. So, oh my gosh, I love this brush. Okay, the small angle brush, I would only use this for like right here. I haven't had any problem with it. The eye brushes I really don't have any problem with. The face ones that are a bit, well, some of the face ones. But yeah, I use this for this because I usually use the L'Oreal Paris eyeliner thing for eyeliner, so I'd use it only for this. And I don't really use this much because I use this brush to do that. So I don't really use the small angle brush. The last one, the E05, I use this Max Black Track and I really like it. It's small enough, and I don't have any eyeliner on today. It's small enough and it just gets right in there. I like this brush. Yeah, so that's all the brushes I like. Some of them I don't like, some other ideas for the ones that I don't like. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.